Hi everyone, my name is Kaleem Caire. I am the President and CEO here of One City Early Learning, Madison, Wisconsin. I'm doing this video for one specific reason. It's because I feel like all the discussions that we're having about the shootings that are taking place in our city right now, young black men primarily killing each other, shooting at each other, the community's response to that is troubling to me. And let me tell you why. So much of our response is focused on we need funding. We need to have a forum. We need to have a meeting. We need to all come together. The same things that we keep doing over and over again. Then organizations will come forward with programs and proposals and things that need to happen. You guys, let me tell you, the number one thing that is challenging our community right now is the disruption and destruction of the black family. It's something that has been ongoing now since black people came to this country. Our family structure has always been under assault. It's always been challenged. And it's something that for decades, though, we found ways to kind of weather our way through that, to move through it, where family was central to the development of not just, us as individuals, but development of our, for us for the future. And so a lot of these young people that are shooting people, I ask folks, how intact are their families? Are their mothers and fathers together? Are they co-parenting together? If they can't get along, are they in there taking care of their children? And then what is the structure of the family around them? Do they have an extended family? Do they have a community that treats them as family members? We used to have these things in the black community. It is how we've gotten this far. But when you see escalations of violence like this won't be the first time. It's not the first time we've seen this. But look inside the community and look at the family, guys. Our families are troubled. So I want to challenge us as a community to consider how much of this is a result of our kids out here raising themselves? How much of this is a result of the adults in their lives, or adults who could be in their lives, not shaping the context of their development, not providing them with real opportunities to learn who they can become? How many of our kids are going to schools that don't take them to see what Dane County is all about? You can find kids in this city right now who've never been to Dodgeville, who've never been to Sun Prairie even, let alone to northern parts of the state. They might not even been to Milwaukee. They've been back and forth, maybe to Chicago or maybe to Milwaukee if that's where they're from, but they haven't experienced the culture of this place. They haven't gone on hikes. They haven't gone on boat rides. They haven't gone on horse rides. They haven't broadened the base of opportunities and things that they can look at and say, could I become that? Second, we need, when we say mentors in this community, a lot of people are saying we need mentors and people to but do what with kids? What are they teaching the children? What are they modeling for the children? We need mentors that are going to help our children figure out, if I'm interested in being a doctor, what does that look like? How do I get there? Expose them to experiences that can help them figure out what that looks like. Take them to the hospital. Take them out, buy them books, talk to them. Go organize a small group of physicians, who are going to educate them on what that field actually entails. Moms and dads, if your child is struggling, the first person you need to look at is yourself. So dads, if you're out there dropping babies and running around with women, not taking care of your responsibilities, you're hurting your child. You are hurting your child. It's not the system. It's not Donald Trump. I just told someone today, Donald Trump just got elected president. I don't think he carries himself with great character as a president, but Donald Trump isn't the reason why my people aren't eating in this neighborhood. Donald Trump isn't the reason why people can't pay their bills right now. He's not the reason why our children are going to school unfed, unkept, running around neighborhoods, no supervision. I saw a young girl today, she's probably 5, 6 years old, walking down this neighborhood. That's not somebody else's responsibility. That's our responsibility. And moms, same thing to you. Same thing applies. It's not just the guys. We have to do a better job of taking care of our children. And further than that, we got to do a better job of taking care of each other. We have to do that. If they're seeing a lot of tension and friction in your home, that's your problem. If they're seeing a lot of problems that you're creating by making bad decisions and bad choices over and over again, that's your problem. That's not the system's problem. So let's start first with, what can we do as parents to ensure that we're giving our children the proper foundation to succeed in a society that, I'm sorry, is putting black children under assault, right? They're constantly questioning their abilities to be successful. We constantly see negative image of ourselves. We know this. We've been talking about it for a long time, but what are we doing as parents to show our kids and to model for our kids and to tell our kids that they can be something different. So when those things do enter their view, when they do watch television and see people who aren't a good reflection of our community, that's not me. When they do think about what I can become, that they've actually had examples of that you've at least put a book or a magazine in front of them, that when they're struggling with a problem, that you're the one who they go to first for counseling. Or if you're not one, like in teenage years, it's hard for parents to deal with kids. But you've got other people in your life that are good people that they've seen that they can go to for help and support. So when I saw this young man get shot, and another young man I posted on Facebook today who got arrested, what's their home structure like? What's their family like? Is the father there? Is the mother there? Are they yelling and screaming at the kids, whipping them when they do something wrong? Kids are supposed to misbehave. They're supposed to challenge authority. I tell people we beat the leadership out of our kids because really strong leaders are always going to challenge you. They'll challenge you at 2 and 3 years old. They will disagree with you. They will challenge the rules. Those are the people that we lock up in jail and parents beat the life out of as kids. We want them to be compliant. Why? I don't want a compliant child. I want a child who's going to challenge me. A child who's going to challenge other people when somebody tells them that they can't do something or be something. So we got to have a different way of interacting with our children, y'all. So number one, mom and dad, we got to look at ourselves to see what's going on in our households. How are we treating our children? How are our children seeing us treat each other? What are we modeling for them? Are we modeling the type of behavior that we want them to model? And I hope that's a positive answer to that. But are we also demonstrating through our actions that the type of person that they need to become so that they can lead strong families in the future? Second, what kind of experiences are we exposing these kids to and who are we exposing them to? Third, their education and all the other things that they need. Are we there? Are we present? Are we engaged? Are we doing our very best? And then fourth, are we making excuses or are we taking responsibility? So yes, America's been tough on black people. That's not going to change. America has been hard for us to navigate. That's not going to change overnight. But you know what I believe and why I have a preschool is that I'm going to change this country through these children. And so if we do right by them, if we take care of them, if we surround them with a community of support, we remind them every day that they can be great, and when they challenge us, we redirect their behavior. We don't slap them down. We don't call them little nigger and this, that, and the other to make them feel like they're terrible. But if we're building our children up, we'll build society. Thank you. This is Kaleem. Yes, I'm tired of excuses. I'm tired of us having banners and rallies and saying, oh, it's the money, it's the funding. Give me $100,000 today. If I gave that to a child or I said, I'm going to buy mentors, their people are getting paid a paycheck. But what's really happening with that child? You give me $100,000, I'm going to have more spaces for about another 10 to 20 kids. We're going to get ready for prime time. So people, mom, dad, let's take responsibility for our kids. Let's look at that in the midst of all the things that are happening. And if you guys aren't looking at that, we're selling our kids short. Thank you.